God had promised to be with his people, Israel. He had promised to stand with them when they went into battle. It didn't matter the size of the army or the strength of the fighters, God promised that he would bring his chosen people victory. So, when the Philistines challenged the armies of Israel, King Saul should have had confidence in God. When Goliath went out and taunted God's people, the king should have faced him without reservation, relying on all of those promises God had made to his ancestors. But Saul looked at Goliath, and his fears got louder than those promises. From a natural perspective, this makes sense. After all, Goliath's height was 6 cubits and a span. Goliath was big. It's no wonder he was called a giant. But God is bigger still. Saul should have had confidence in God to know he would give him the victory. But then David showed up, and the situation changed. David, even though he was young and probably not big, understood and believed God's promises. And so he did what Saul didn't. He stood up to Goliath. Again, from a natural perspective, the matchup didn't make any sense. Goliath should have crushed the shepherd boy into oblivion. But David wasn't there in that valley by himself. He stood with God Almighty. And with God on his side, David won. No matter the giants in your life, stand strong. Trust his strength, not yours. Stand strong, not because you are strong, but because he is.